trying to do something that's never been done before, win 3 straight Torrey Pines Club championships. Okay, so if you saw my last video, you know I was starting the final round sitting at 8 under and leading by 1. Unfortunately, that didn't last long, making a triple on the second hole after absolutely hacking it up in the bunker.
About as start as I could possibly have, 4 over through 4. That being said, only 2 behind, plenty of golf left.
So after steadying the ship and battling the front 9, I made the turn at 3 over on the day. Just 2 shots off the lead and well within reach. Hole 10 is a tricky par 4 and the pin was tucked back left. Hit a gap wedge right at it, but took a huge bounce.
I took a big bounce, I don't know.
Torrey South is notorious for its cabbage-like Kikuyu rough, and it definitely owned me today. Bad bogey. 11 is one of the toughest par 3s anywhere, because the green is tiny and severe, but I flushed a 5-iron and gave myself a good birdie look. Solid par. At this point I'm 3 back and honestly feeling pretty discouraged. I could have easily folded, but if there's one thing I pride myself on, it's never giving up. Golf's a crazy game, and like life, you can't always control what happens to you, but you can control what your response will be. Absolutely drop kicked this drive on 13 and left myself 275 in.
And I just went
Flushed 3-wood at the left edge of the green and bounced over the back. Short-sighted, but hit a really good flop shot just to even get it on the green, and had this left for birdie. Buckets. Alright, still in it. That was huge for my mental. At this point I'm thinking, let's just get 2 more birdies coming in and see where that puts us.
All right, 122. This pin's tucked in the back. Little hurt off the left. Let's go right at it. I need a birdie here.
Played for a flyer here because long was absolutely dead and just didn't get it.
Fly.
In hindsight, I probably played too aggressive and should have just aimed out to the middle of the green. Kind of a sucker pin. Difficult bogey to swallow there. Piped my drive on 15 and flighted a dart with a sand wedge. This pin was absolutely diabolical. Huge breaker and maybe hit the worst putt of my life. This was a real bummer swing. 5-iron from 215 and just flared it outright. Completely dead. All I could do was make sure I got it on the green and give myself a look.
Go.
Disappointing bogey. 17's a really tight driving hole and I was super happy to find the fairway. Feathered a gap wedge from 120 but just left the face open. Really difficult putt over a ridge and thought I made it for a second. Good 2-putt. So somehow on 18 I'm still only 2 shots back and have one thing on my mind. Eagle. Pipe this drive 320 down the middle and taking dead aim with 6-iron. Gotta absolutely nuke it to clear the water and just came over it. Nipped this bunker shot but too little too late. Won't sugarcoat it, definitely choked this one away. But at least I kept fighting to the end.